Well, hello everyone. Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. Today, we are gold panning at the very best public panning reserve in all of British Columbia, Canada. It is by far the nicest, most scenic, great gold. You can't beat Tranquille River in Kamloops, BC, Canada. Today, we're gonna find some great gold. So wish me luck, and I hope you enjoy. Now, before you ask why I'm at a public panning reserve when I have so many great claims, I had a meeting here in Kamloops today, and my closest gold panning claim is like 2.5 hours drive away. And I thought, I still want to go gold panning. There's an awesome reserve. I'm just here having fun. I don't even care what I get for gold. I might not even keep it. I got a plan for you. And we're just gonna show you the public panning reserve where you too can come and find great gold. If you're ever in British Columbia, Canada, and you're here to gold pan, you better find your way to Tranquille River in Kamloops. Now, Tranquille River isn't actually a public panning reserve. It's a provincial park that has one of the allowed activities within the park of gold panning. In British Columbia here, we have dozens of panning reserves set aside by the mining industry for people to go panning at. But we also have a couple of these parks that allow panning inside the park. And that's what Tranquille here is. Found a nice spot that today is in shade for at least an hour or two. I think I'll be panning down here today. It's supposed to be a smoking hot day. So let's stay in the shade as long as we can. Now today is supposed to be over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, like 37, 40, something like that Celsius. And it's frickin' hot out here. So sitting on the creek with my feet in the water, keeping cool, is the perfect activity. On one of my previous videos where I wore my shoes and socks right into the creek, absolutely horrified people. I can't believe the number of comments I got about doing that. I keep an old pair of sneakers in my truck and old socks because walking in the river actually keeps me nice and cool, and having sneakers with socks protects my feet against all the sharp sticks and twigs and rocks and everything far better than sandals or flip-flops do. So I just keep old sneakers for walking right in the river. I've got new ones way back at the truck. When I get out of here, I switch into dry socks, dry sneakers, and for me, it seems to be the best way for walking in these creeks in the middle of summer when it's smoking hot out here. If it was fall or spring or winter, I would have rubber boots on for sure. Right now, I'm just getting right in the creek and cooling off. And also, on a hot day like this, there's a good chance I am gonna submerge myself completely in the water to cool off. So I'm taking my wallet, my cell phone, everything out of my shorts here, keys, everything, because I'm probably getting wet today. Yeah, you're gonna get wet. So take everything out of my shorts and stuff before I start panning so I don't have to react to something I did. I'm preemptively preparing for it. Now, where am I gonna dig? I have done extremely well right behind that rock, but the last couple times I was here, dug there, couldn't find much. So let's just move 5 feet, come over here, clear off a spot of bedrock right there, see what I can find. And as I said earlier, I'm not gonna keep the gold I find today, but you have to stick around to the end of the video to see what I'm gonna do with it. You'll wanna check it out. And my PSA for the day, whenever you're digging a hole beside a river like this, make sure you fill it in when you're done. Keep the banks looking nice and pristine, and keep us gold panners in good standing with the public. They don't want to see us destroying these rivers, especially on a common hiking and recreational trail such as this. Make sure you clean up your garbage, make sure you fill in your holes. No, I'm not back as far as I want to be, kind of want to be underneath that rock there, but I am seeing evidence of the bedrock. Bedrock is like a mudstone that's kind of soft here. So I'm gonna take my first pan, get my first pan under my belt before I continue digging to where I actually want to be. See if I can get one flake out here in the not so great ground. This is not so great because it's slough material. I want to be back under these concreted rocks in here. That I know is more Maybe not virgin ground, because this river was hammered hard back in the gold rush days. Nothing around here is virgin, but it's not something that has been worked recently if you get underneath these concreted rocks. The stuff out here, there's a good chance that I've even worked this part of the bar before. And I usually take out the bigger rocks. Sure, there might be a flake of gold attached to it, but probably not. And that way I get more material in my pan that could have good gold in it. There we go, first pan cleared the bedrock, one pan full. Let's see if I can get at least one flake in my first pan today. Not very much material. Not even half a pan. Come on, one flake. One flake, please. One good flake. I'm sure I'll get small flakes, but I want a good one. If there's not much in here, I'll put a bit more effort into getting underneath that big rock. If there's good gold here, I'll continue digging all the way in. It is nice having my feet in this cool, cool water. I'm already sweating like mad. Okay, do I have any gold? Not even one flake. Let's get under that rock. So out there didn't have it. I've moved over underneath the big rock, though still not quite what I'm looking for. The bedrock's too slanted, slipping outwards. I do have a much more full pan this time. Let's hope this pan has something in it. Some people have asked why I don't teach how to gold pan much anymore. I just do it. I don't explain what I'm doing along the way. And that's kind of because I have, taught that to death. I have 100 videos teaching how to gold pan, explaining why I shake, what happens to the gold, some of the physics behind it. I don't really do that much anymore in videos just because I've done it to death. There are so many of my videos that talk about that. Now, if you are new to my channel and want to learn that kind of stuff, just go back and look back in my channel at some of the earlier videos. I even have some titled, How to Gold Pan. That's kind of why I don't maybe teach as much as I used to on my channel. Now it's more about the adventure, because a lot of things I could teach, I have taught. Let's see, any flakes in this one? A couple little ones, but they're small. So there are a couple flakes in there for sure, but Tranquille is known for its nice big flakes, not this like fly poop stuff. So essentially this pan has nothing in it. Of course I'll suck it up all the same. I was really hoping for rougher bedrock down here, this smooth bedrock. Any flakes that landed on it when the water was flowing here would have just washed right off. Just found one little pocket over here, a little pocket down into the clay bedrock. Let's hope it holds a nugget. Let's hope it holds something. It was definitely a recess underneath this big rock, so there might be something there. We can always hope. Okay, pan 3. How many pans do I do with no gold before I move on? That's the question. There'll be gold in this one. Okay, pan 3. Hey, a bigger flake of gold. It's not huge, but it's bigger. Well, we're on the right track. The pieces are getting more plentiful and bigger. But really, what I was finding 5 feet away from here was 10 to 100 times that size and multiple in every pan. That's what I need to find again. I found a spot of crumbly bedrock. Bedrock is just falling apart. And in the past, that has always shown me good gold. Let's hope it's got the gold, but not the big pieces. Let me show you. Well, it's moving in the right direction. More and more pieces and some nice bigger ones in there, but still not the big gold. That might be too much sunlight on that. Let's go in the shade for a sec. That was bright sun over there. There we go. We got gold. Gold, gold, gold. Lots of gold. 2 nice flakes there. A lot of little stuff. Still not the big pickers I'm used to at this site. Keep going. Well, I've done about 5 more pans, and other than a few flakes, I have not been finding very much. Try to push down farther to where I was before finding the good stuff, but this is not turning out to be a great spot. Right there, I pulled 1.6 grams of pickers, right behind that rock. in one, 3-hour day. It was not long. I've come back here a couple times since then and not done well. I'm back here again and not doing well. There must have been just one really good pocket there. I'll do a little bit more here, then I'm gonna find a new spot. Oh sure, I threatened to leave and Mother Nature gives me gold. This pan here is not great, but it's better than the last 4 or 5 I've done. I'll have to show you with the close-up though. Well, one okay piece, 4 or 5 not bad flakes, no pickers, but not bad. Now there is a place upriver I can get that in every pan, I know it. Every pan I can get that or more. However, there's no pickers up there. I would rather not get as much gold here today, but have a chance of getting bigger gold than going upstream, getting maybe twice as much gold, but it'd all be fine. That's just the way I do things. I keep telling myself, if I found one pocket with, 1.5 grams of gold in it, in one little pocket, I'm bound to find another one close by. That's what I keep telling myself. I keep trying. Maybe it'll happen. Okay, this is the one. I can feel it in my bones. Or that's just getting old, arthritis. Okay, let's get 2 hands on this pan. Such a beautiful day out here. Hasn't gotten too hot yet, or maybe just having my feet in the water has kept me cool. At this point, I think I could do this all day long. I don't think the heat is going to overwhelm me. Although I do have a meeting to go to. Let's see. Am I feeling right? Hey, not bad. 1, 2, 3 good-sized flakes. Okay, let's get a close-up on that. Well, that's getting better. 3 big flakes, a bunch of small ones. No pickers yet. Hopefully this means I'm working in the right direction. Can't complain about that. But I still want at least 1 big piece today. My plan for this gold kind of requires I get a big piece. Okay, it's starting to get warm. My first method of cooling off is to take my hat, get her wet, get off the excess. And then back on the head. That cools me off quick. Also gives like a radiator effect up here on my head, so keeps me cooler. Dripping down my back. Well, I tried over there, just give myself a break from digging over here, and very little, fine gold. So back to digging where I was for a couple more pans. I will give up over there eventually. Well, I think this might be my last pan from here, unless it has gold. If it's got gold, maybe some more. If not, I think I'm gonna go downstream to another spot that I know I can get pickers. But I know I can get pickers here too. And I didn't. Well, karma or fate or Murphy's Law or something is playing tricks on me. I got 2 pickers in there. Check it out. Make that 3. Bunch of fine gold and 3 pickers. Well, I guess I have to stay. I'll get a shot in the sun, just in case it's any better. Problem with being in the sun is my screen on my camera is so bad I can't see what I'm shooting at, or how focused it is. Okay, another pan from over in that direction, where it just showed me 3 pickers. Will there be any more? That's the question of the hour. Another picker, 2 big flakes. Kind of looks like a bear paw or something like that, that one. There we go. Only 3 4 flakes in this one, but one of them's a picker. Nice. Alrighty, pan 3 from that other side. Can I have pickers in 3 pans in a row? That'd be nice. Let's have a look. Oh, I see gold. No big pickers, but some okay gold. Well, no big pickers this time around. One big flake. Okay, I think there's dregs for one more pan over there. I'm gonna try one more pan, and then I think I'm done digging for the day. Can I get a picker in the last pan? Does the last pan show me the last picker? That is the question. Let's hope. Oop, oop, hand in the picture. And the last pan of the day, 2 small flakes. Make that 3. Wah, wah, wah. Still a good day on Tranquille River. So I'm not going to show you a close-up of that last pan because it was pathetic. Oh, what I'm going to do instead is show you what's in there. Well, that's not too shabby, considering the first half of the day I got almost nothing. Pickers, pickers, pickers. None of them were big pickers. None of them will be even, 0.1 of a gram. So in total there, I probably have half a gram of gold. On that day where I got, 1.6 grams in one day, well, I was getting pickers that were probably the equivalent of all of those put together. Now, are you wondering what I plan to do with this gold? Because I've alluded to it a few times here, I am not keeping this gold. I am going to give you all a chance to get this gold for free, but you have to be able to come to Tranquille River. Some of the locals here say they're not happy with me taking the gold from their river, considering I have gold claims of my own. So I'm not taking this gold away. I am going to hide it here at the river. I'm going to give you some clues of where it's hidden, and anyone that wants to make their way to Tranquille River, Kamloops, British Columbia, Canada, can try to find the rock I hide this gold behind, and you can have my gold for free. What about in full sunlight? How's it look in full sunlight? Probably glaring too much. So I'm gonna suck up the gold again back into the snuffer bottle. I'm gonna start hiking downriver, and I'm going to see if I can find a nice rock that has no digging behind it. Empty the snuffer bottle, take some shots, take some scenery shots around it to leave as B-roll previously in the video. Yes, there's the biggest hint. The shots of the river previously in the video will hint where my gold is hidden. I'm gonna take one good shot of the rock I hide it behind, leave it right here, and then, please, if you find my gold, let me know. But before I go and hide the gold, let's fill in my hole first. There we be, filled in the trench I dug with lots of rocks. Don't leave unsightly trenches. And yes, pack out the garbage as well. It is very sad how much garbage you find left on this river. Gold just laying on the ground, ready to be found. I'm gonna take one rock and put it on top. Oh, let's make a little stack so you know it's there. There it is. If you find that, you find my gold. Oh look, a peridot pocket right beside it. Little olivine pocket in basalt. Well, there it is, my gold sitting right under that little inukshuk. Little piece of peridot right beside it. Got some scenery around you. Gives you an idea where I'm at. please, if you do find my gold, send me a message that you found it. I'd love to know who comes up with it. Best way to send me a message is through my website, www.danhurdprospecting.com. The comments section. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me that thumbs up. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, I hope I earned it today. And a big thanks, let's get up. And a big thanks to everyone for watching, especially my patrons. Because of the support of my patrons, I get to make these weekly episodes of Dan Hurd Prospecting. Until the next one, bye.